Hi there, Premier. I'm wondering about just you making this announcement before you've actually had the approval from the regulator, where it can look like you're directing the regulator versus then making an independent decision.
So it's important that the BC Utilities Commission fulfills its role of reviewing ICBC's numbers, making sure that the public interest is protected, and I have confidence in their ability to do that. I'm also very appreciative of ICBC's work to put together this very significant filing to make sure that people can go through, those that have the interest in going through very detailed actuarial projections, to see the decisions that were made and to lay those bare for British Columbians. It is an important process.
Good morning, and thank you for doing this. I hear you saying that you're applying for a 2-year rate freeze. Does that mean that if the Utilities Commission turns it down, the Cabinet won't be doing what it did with the ICBC rate in the spring and the BC Hydro credit in November, which is ordering the Utilities Commission to approve it, no questions asked?
The Utilities Commission has a critical role here to make sure that British Columbians see the assumptions and see the work that ICBC has put into projections for the next 2 years that has led them to request a 0% rate increase for the next 2 years. Predictable auto insurance rates are vital for many British Columbians across the province, and we know we are in uncertain times. You heard the CEO talk about some of those challenges we've seen around supply chain, global inflation, and so on. So the Commission has an important role to play here. We will, of course, review any decision made by the Commission, and we're very grateful for the role that they play in providing transparency and accountability for our Crown corporations to British Columbians.
Vaughn, do you have a follow-up?
Yeah, I didn't hear you say that you won't use Cabinet power to overrule the Commission, which is what the government did with the rebate in the spring and what you yourself did, Premier, with the BC Hydro credit in November.
Our first priority, which includes the decision to send this to the Utilities Commission for review, is to ensure that British Columbians are supported through this time. And so we're very grateful for the Utilities Commission for doing the important work around transparency on this and for rendering their opinion on this application. We'll review that when we receive it. And British Columbians should know that our first priority is making sure that life is more affordable for them.